It all started with a Reddit post by someone named DPH Tripled. Possible serial killer in Louisville, read the title on the December 21st, 2025 post on the Louisville subreddit, which went on to claim, "So my friend is in LMPD, and he said that he overheard detectives from the homicide unit talk about multiple killings of unhoused people near the I-65 interstate. And they were saying how the killer supposedly drew a symbol near the bodies. Can we get more information about this, please? We need to know for sure." The police saw the post and checked their files, but found no cases matching what the user described. Days later, on December 26th, the Louisville Metro Police found the naked body of a homeless man with his genitalia and 8 toes cut off. He died near the 2500 block of Crittenden Drive in a wooded area near I-65 in South Louisville. Symbols were carved into the body. While 7 of the severed toes were found at the scene, 1 was missing. He was later identified as Michael Howard, an unhoused person who lived under a bridge next to I-65. Even though the area was very close to the University of Louisville's football stadium and a major artery connecting to the Kentucky Exposition Center and the airport, the police had no leads. It turned out that Howard was killed 2 days prior to the discovery, and on December 25th, another person survived a stabbing attack nearby, and surveillance footage showed a white man on an electric scooter in the vicinity. The 2 incidents were clearly connected, but they didn't know how or why. As detectives began speaking to homeless individuals about being attacked in recent months, some described a younger white male who wore tactical gear and a helmet, harassing the homeless, both verbally and physically. The investigator shared this information with his colleagues, and one officer recalled an interaction with a man who matched that description. The white male was apparently involved in a traffic collision the LMPD was investigating earlier in June. He went back through his body cam footage and was able to get the man's address on the 700 block of Whitney Avenue and identify him as 21-year-old Michael Hristov. They then discovered body cam footage of police interacting with Hristov following a scooter crash in December. With that information, police were able to get search warrants for his cell phone records. His phone pinged in the area of the stabbing reported by the surviving homeless man around the time it happened. Cell phone records and footage from the business security cameras also placed Hristov in the area when Howard was killed, making him a potential suspect. LMPD then used that analysis to get search warrants for his home, which they served on March 7th, detaining Hristov as he left his home on a scooter. They recovered a backpack with Howard's blood on it from inside his home, and that was enough to get a new warrant for his iCloud account. The investigators found a photo of a severed toe, which appeared to be the toe of Michael Howard. Warrants also revealed that the IP address that made the serial killer post on Reddit days before Howard's body was found was connected to Hristov's address. However, the username DPHTripAlt was deleted 2 days after the post was made. Court records show that on the 13th of May, a Jefferson County grand jury indicted Hristov on 1 count of murder, 1 count of first-degree assault, and 1 count of abuse of a corpse. At about 1 p.m. the next day, a SWAT team went to the 700 block of West Whitney Avenue to serve the arrest warrant. The house was off Southern Parkway in Louisville's Wyandotte neighborhood, just south of Churchill Downs. Body cam footage shared by the department showed SWAT officers arriving at the Whitney Avenue home where Hristov lived with his mother Tracy. They were using an armored vehicle's loudspeakers to call on Hristov to come out and surrender.
Mr. Hristov, this is the Louisville Metro Police Department SWAT team. We need you to exit the location unarmed with your hands up. Mr. Hristov, this is the Louisville Metro Police Department SWAT team. Exit the location, unarmed, with your hands up. Mr. Hristov, this is the Louisville Metro Police Department SWAT team. Exit the location, unarmed, with your hands up.
Yeah, front porch.
Occupants of 729 West Whitney, this is the Louisville Metro Police Department SWAT team. Exit the location, unarmed, with your hands up.
Shortly after officers arrived at the scene, a gunshot could be heard coming from the house. Over the course of the standoff, which appeared to last for more than 20 minutes, Hristov would repeatedly fire the pistol he was armed with, striking neighbors' homes, vehicles, and an LMPD drone. That drone was dispatched into his home to get a better read on the situation.
Is it connected to that?
It was. Yeah, I was looking through it just a second ago.
When it says connecting, hit auto.
Okay, hit it. Just hit it.
Huh?
Just hit it.
Yeah, just like push it. When it says connected, it's connecting. Make sure it's the right one, because there's two per bag.
During the standoff, police repeatedly fired chemical irritants into the home, including launching canisters of gas to try to get him to surrender. In drone footage, Hristov can be seen at the bottom of a set of stairs, apparently in what appeared to be a basement, while wearing a helmet and body armor. He kept a pistol aimed at his head with another arm in the air, before eventually training his weapon on the drone. He fired multiple shots and shot it down.
Mark, if you want to go up, I'll be on your outside. But which window do you want to use?
This 1-4 right here, this little 1-4 basement window is our best bet. The problem is that center pole going down the middle of it.
Well, if we knock it out with the window breaker first, knock it out.
But the glass breakers?
Yeah.
That us?
No.
locking it down, stuff like that, and things in the front roofs. But as far as all right, yeah, do your thing. No, I'm good. I appreciate it.
At one point, Hristov called 911.
911, Operator Miller, where is your emergency?
Yeah, so I'm being swatted at my residence. My name is Michael Hristov. I'm having a shootout with the SWAT team of your department. I am not surrendering. I am going to die.
What is the address to where you are?
In West Whitney Avenue.
West Whitney Avenue. What's your name?
Michael Hristov. Hristov.
And you're having a shootout with the police?
Yes, ma'am. The old order is forward, the new order is growing from the ashes of the Christ system.
Michael, are you by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Spell your last name again.
H-R-I-S-T-O-V.
T-O-D?
T-O-V. V as in Victor.
Okay.
I am not here to kill SWAT officers. I'm here to shot by them.
You're not
I will
here?
not.
Wait, say that again?
I am not shooting at SWAT officers. I am here to be shot by them.
Do you have any weapons?
Yes, I do. 6-hour P320 compact medium handgun with over 150 rounds of ammunition.
You have how many guns?
One.
And what type of gun is this?
A 6-hour P320 compact medium semi-automatic.
And how many rounds?
Over 150 active rounds. Law enforcement tactical point rounds.
All right, I'll let him know.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hristov eventually came onto the porch wearing his helmet and ballistic vest, with the gun against his head.
Come out! Come out!
Drop the gun! Do it now!
LMPD SWAT officer Bo Gadagard fired one shot from a rifle and hit him. No other LMPD officers fired their guns. The surveillance footage did not clearly show the position of Hristov's pistol when Gadagard shot him, but he doesn't seem to be aiming at the officers the moment he was shot.
Visual, see my visual. I had visual. He hasn't moved yet. Here. Look, I'm gonna grab this. It looks like he still has the pistol possibly.
Get a bang on him. Put a bang on him.
See if he better for you. I can't tell what it's right. Watch out.
Yep, I'm good, buddy.
I need to go from the front.
What you doing?
Hey, guy. Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
Put a bang on him first. See if he moves.
Grab it up on back. Hey, you want to bang from here?
Sure. Just bang him.
We got one.
After Hristov collapsed, officers fired non-lethal rounds at him to see if he was still moving. They then used another drone to check the porch before approaching him.
Move up. Move up. Yeah. We're going to send the drone and then we're going up.
Hey, so people have to leave.
Yeah. Bobby, you take him. We'll make entry into the first room.
All right.
Stand by.
Hey, we don't have masks on, boys.
Oh, that's right. We'll be all right.
Do we want to clear the structure or just go up to him and render aid and then fall back?
We got to own room one at least. That's what I'm saying. We're going to take room one. All right. Give me Briggs.
Need masks.
You want me to plate it?
We don't have masks. I'd like to render aid first, fall back, mask up, then go back.
You guys want me to plate that living room?
Yes.
No.
Hey, you four, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Hristov died at the scene. His bullets struck several homes and vehicles, but no one else was injured. LMPD placed Gadagard on administrative leave while its public integrity unit investigated the shooting, which is standard after an officer shoots someone. On May 15th, Tracy Hristov cleaned the West Whitney Avenue house, while reporters looked at the damage. Some windows were shattered. Bullet holes were found all over the house, and it still smelled like tear gas inside. If it starts to feel like it's hard to breathe, it's the tear gas, so be careful, okay? She warned reporters as they followed her inside. Tracy decided to remain in the house. It just sounds so bad, and it's not who my son is, she said. And I know it's not. He lived with me. Deputy Chief Emily McKinley defended the shooting afterward. These officers were serving a very high-risk warrant on an individual accused of an extremely violent homicide, and they immediately came under gunfire in a residential neighborhood in the middle of the day, and they knew what to do, and they took care of business. Under LMPD policy, she noted, officers can't use deadly force against someone who's a danger only to himself. But if he poses an imminent threat of death or serious injury to the officer or another person, they are allowed to shoot. SWAT officer Gadagard joined LMPD in 2014. He was one of 2 officers, along with Officer Taylor Banks, who shot and killed 57-year-old Darnell Wicker on August 8, 2016. He was responding to a domestic violence call at the Broadleaf Arms Apartments in southwestern Louisville. Wicker, an Army veteran who was deaf in one ear, was holding a tree saw when the officers opened fire. He was shot 14 times and died at the scene. Commonwealth's attorney Tom Wine ruled the shooting justified and no charges were filed. But Wicker's family later settled a federal wrongful death lawsuit against the officers and the city for over $1 million. The lawsuit also alleged that Gadagard once described a shift without a physical confrontation as a boring day.
I'm not moving. Boy. Look at problem. You see,
In 2017, LMPD suspended Gadagard for 3 days without pay after an internal investigation found that he failed to activate his body camera during the Wicker shooting. He later testified in a deposition that he thought the camera was on. The suspension was later reduced to a written reprimand. Personnel records released after the Hristov shooting showed that Gadegaard had 25 commendation letters on file. He remained on administrative leave while LMPD's Public Integrity Unit investigated the May 14th shooting. On May 27, 2026, LMPD held a press conference and released the body camera footage, drone footage, and surveillance video. The briefing lasted nearly an hour. McKinley said the officer's recollections gave investigators the lead that identified Hristov as a suspect. Police then connected him to the case through cell phone records, surveillance footage, physical evidence, and the IP address used for the Reddit post. She added, "I think we saved the lives of other people in our community and potentially prevented a mass shooting or some other type of activity that he could have been capable of." Asked about the case more broadly, she also said, "You know, cases like this remind us that evil exists in this world, and there are incredible professionals who are willing to confront it." After LMPD showed the Reddit post at the press conference, reporters searched for the account, but it was already deleted. The Courier-Journal found cached versions from earlier in 2025, but it only contained posts about urban exploration and diphenhydramine. It's the over-the-counter antihistamine, commonly abbreviated DPH, which some people misuse at high doses for its hallucinogenic effects, sometimes referred to as tripping. Which makes sense, since his Reddit username was DPH_TripAlt. McKinley also said she believed Hristov committed other attacks against homeless people that were never reported, and she encouraged any other victims to contact police. Not that it mattered anymore, since he's already dead. Federal law enforcement had actually crossed paths with him years earlier over threats he'd made online. McKinley confirmed there were still open FBI threads into chat rooms he'd been part of about threats to hunt homeless people in the area. The LMPD said it was investigating whether Hristov was responsible for other attacks, but no additional victims or cases have been publicly linked to him as of July 2026. If it wasn't for that Reddit post and the coincidence with the scooter incident, he would have probably been a confirmed serial killer by now. He tried to kill the second homeless man the next day after his presumably first murder, so he was already unstable. Michael Hristov had the fantasy, the fixation, and the willingness to kill, but none of the patience or discipline real serial killers possess. You can't choose to become a serial killer. You slowly morph into one. After years of abuse, mental illness, and sometimes decades of sleepless nights rehearsing the murders in your head. And I'm not saying it can't happen, but posting your intentions on Reddit is probably not a good first step.